some people world, you never shine at all.
These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I love you, you called me a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Baby, tell me where you gone, gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my song, my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone, long. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling
a Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We're in the great state of Texas, the home of the Mavericks, the American Airlines Center in Dallas. And, of course, Kevin Durant. His presence will be sorely missed by his teammates.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. 5 on the clock. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Pass to Porzingis. Offline with his three. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Big Dog. It's rebounded by Dallas. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Lively. The kick out to Cunningham. The wide open look here for Oladipo. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Trying to loosen up those driving lanes. Oladipo there, stretching out the defense.
On the wing, Dosunmu. Back to Levine. And Lively pulls it down.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to Thompson. A three from Porzingis. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Dosunmu with it. Picked up by Thompson. Back to Dosunmu. It's deflected.
When Lively's on you like this with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on it.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williams up on top. He's off on that one. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Bailey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
To the inside. Big dog. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jonathan Isaac. Bulls shooting their first free throws of this one. He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Second free throw, no good. Pass to Bailey. And he drops it in from the low post.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
From the arc, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bailey's got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Dallas making a switch here. Bulls trail by 11. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated.
Oh! My goodness.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Mavericks leading by 13. .54 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. And so he hits both. Bulls trail by 15 with the step back. Terry with it. Isaac picks him up. Back to Terry. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Here are the Mavericks now.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And he dunks it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Takes it off the glass.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Stolen by Terry. Here's Carter. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Here's Bailey. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound, the more play.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the strike.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now White. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Mavericks leading by 14. Here's Bailey. It's good. Bailey's got 27 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Big Dog. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Pass to Williams. Back to White. Takes the turnaround J. A shot by Williams, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be.
Oh, man!
That is not
impossible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Dallas making a switch here. Bulls trail by 18. Pass to Big Dog. The kick out to Williams. Porzingis with the steal. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bailey. Hands it from downtown. Bailey's got 9 points in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Dosunmu. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Smith, no good.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Down low. Bailey misses. Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
And it's Smith missing. Mavericks leading by 23. Pass to Bailey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
Bailey misses. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep. It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Oh, I love the move by Cunningham, coming up with a steal and then sending it up the court. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Kept alive. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Terry. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The Mavericks with it. They're on a 17-3 run. Poke loose. Here's Ntilikina. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Bailey. Drills the three-pointer. Bailey's got 43 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And that one is hammered home.
And Isaac is a nice passer. I mean, senses when his guys are ready to shoot the ball and gets it to him quickly.
Here's Levine.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
For Chicago, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Out to Thompson. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Bulls.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Levine gets the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Dallas calls timeout. Here's Dallas. Here's Vezenkov. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Vezenkov's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so it's Dallas out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here are the Mavericks now. Williams comes with the double team. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Cunningham's shot is off. Outside Williams. Here's Levine. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Bulls.
You know, it's not just the three-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Dallas calls timeout. And here are the Mavericks now. Pass to Bailey. There's the three. Shoots the three. Dallas again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's White missing. To the middle.
Oh! Yes, sir! Come on, bring it!
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Dallas shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Number 2, Dave Cunningham.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Pass to Payne. To the paint. Here's Big Dog. Off to Payne. Levine with it. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the Bulls with another miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And good that time. Bailey's got 52 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Levine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes are pretty good too. It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Knocked away. Back to White. Kick out to Levine. Pass break, Dallas. The finish. Oh, my, what a play.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the foul on Patrick Williams.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Bailey. Dallas, no good that time either.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Here's Big Dog. Tries again. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Big Dog's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Bailey. And a miss there on the triple. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Not going to go that time. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Here's Dosunmu. Porzingis with the block. And again, Dallas running up the court in transition. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Dosunmu with it. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by Isaac. One-on-one here. And he goes in for the dunk.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Carter with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Terry. And that time, also a missed shot. Here's Bailey. Look out! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Terry looking over the floor. The shot by Carter, nobody around. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
He missed that one, but I...
Are you kidding me?
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal. Mercy, mercy me.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Bulls making a switch here.
A solid defender and rebounder. I'm really impressed with Smith's growth thus far.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he sinks the second. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Big Dog. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Cunningham. Rebound by Smith.
Mavericks foul. Cade Cunningham.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Cameron Payne. Mazenko.
Just 3 on the clock. And he sinks the layup. Payne's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks able to put on a show for the ages. They've been
36.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Dallas moving the ball around. Kennard on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. And And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Wasted no time on that one. Kennard got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Here's Carter. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas calls timeout. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bailey for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And the jam by Levine.
What a marvelous athlete Levine is, soaring off the ground with ease for the jam and looks so good floating in the air.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Bailey. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Dallas. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Pass to Williams. Back to Vucevic. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so here it is. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Into the lane.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And it's Vucevic missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the basket by Bailey.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The Bulls making a switch here. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Chicago calls timeout. Now for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers. of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
A minute 50 left in the game.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Here's Bailey. And he jams it with authority.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
There's Big Dog. Porzingis with the block. Here's Bailey, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Dosunmu's shot's good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Back to Lively. Some nice passing here by Dallas. They get a hand on it. Out to the right wing. Here's Bailey, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it. His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Bailey.
Oh, man.
And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate